Okay, hello, happy estudiantes. Today is 3:25 Wednesday at 10 a.m. and I'm back online. And so I can tell a lot of people are here right now. I've got 0 viewers. So I'll just wait a little while. And if no one comes on, that's okay. Let me get my papers. Where did my papers go? Did I leave them over there? Huh. Oh, they're right next to me. Duh. Okay. Okay, now I got 5 people. We're rolling now. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Good morning. Okay. So, um, so I hope you guys are doing well on the assignments. We did meet yesterday as a faculty, and we discussed all sorts of things. Um, so we're going to get computers to all those that don't have them, and then that will be that. And then we will go to a regular schedule online, and and so once we're on a regular schedule online, then you guys are going to have almost regular school. So there you go. And I don't know what that's going to look like yet, but we'll see. um, I will know more in the coming days. So uh, so I hope you guys are doing well with the 7 assignments I gave. Um, and There are a couple people who have submitted them, and I don't quite know how they did this yet, but they did all of the work on the paper online. And so I'm not quite sure, like with number two is 9 pages, and they were able to color them via computer and all that. And I'm not sure how that's done. And so ideally, that's what I would like everyone to do. And so I will do more research and figure that out. You are, let's see. So, Alina, you are confused about COVID 3. Okay, so COVID 3 is the fossil lab. And let me find it here. So, real quick, what I'm talking about is this, where they were able to answer here, and they were even able to like highlight these online. They were able to draw these pictures online, or color. They were able to color these pictures online, and so on and so on. I don't quite know how they did that, so I'm waiting to find out. But ideally, that's what I'd like everyone to do. Okay, so Alina, uh, this is COVID number 3 and 4. Um, and so they're together, actually. 3 and 4 are together. And so really what this is, number 3 is all about this right here. It's all about this. And this is an organizer. And so this just helps you put these organized. And so you got to cut these out right here. Cut them out and put them in order. And you start with the simplest one and go all the way to the most complex one. And mine's getting a little beat up now, but this is what I'm talking about. It'll look like this when it's all taped together and everything. And and then you answer the questions accordingly. You'll notice that these have names at the bottom. So if you look, you'll notice like this right here. So Cretaceous. So you want to like find out what order they go in, and by going from the simplest to the most complex, will tell you. And then you'll notice that some of these, they're like two different. It branches off. And then once you're done with taping all those together, then you'll answer these questions on COVID 4. So number 3 is just about putting the fossils taped together, and COVID 4 is answering the questions. So, Lena, I hope that answers your question. Um, so, Ashley, when are we going to use Zoom? Um, we could use it. I have a Zoom account, and I'm afraid to use it, and I'm afraid to use it because of like yesterday, because like everyone just wants to talk to each other, and and no one really wants to talk about the work, and and so I'm I'm not really interested in doing a Zoom for for a social. I'm more interested in doing a Zoom for work. And so so if you were on yesterday, uh, you know, I don't know, you know, in terms of appropriateness, the comments up on the side needs to stay appropriate. And this is a live chat. It's posted so the principal can see it, and 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 she's watching potentially, and wants to see it. If she's not uh, watching right now, then she will be at some point because she has my address, and I need to make sure that all of the um, I need to make sure that all of the comments are legitimate and appropriate. I know I can mute people, but then everyone's going to get upset, and so there you go. How do you do COVID-6? So COVID-6 would be. Let me pull it up. This is it. That's number 7, and here we go. COVID-6. So basically, those first questions right there are answered in the top part. And so, what are you watching?
Mr. Moon?
Sing. Okay. And so we've got the top part right here answered by this, and so that's the first part. That's the easy part. That's probably not the part you're wondering about. You were probably wondering about this part right here.
Wow.
And so, yeah. So this refers to this. And so this is part 2. This right here is part 2. Okay, come on. And so this is part 2, and COVID-6 part 2 on the thing. You'll have to download it, and so use this. Use this to answer these questions right here. Okay, then you'll notice right here it says the green cards, and these are the green cards right here. So that's the second one on COVID Part B, on COVID-6 Part B. So these are all the green cards, and so then lastly, when you're done with that, then you also have to answer this one right here, which is the last one of Part B. So that is how you do COVID-6. Does that answer the question? If any of you know, okay. If any of you know how to write specifically on the paper, so like their students, yes.
Can you help me put my headphones on?
There are students who have downloaded this onto the internet and can type right on top of this. And so if you know how to do that, please email me how to do that so I can put it out to everybody else. Any other questions? Okay. Mine are also printing out overlapped. Aha. So a lot of people are printing overlapped. I don't know why it's doing that. If it's printing overlapped, go to a different source. So if you go to Mark Twain, the website, Mark Twain website, and you go to teachers, and you go to me, if you go to like departments, and then go to science, and then go to me, and you click my class, they're all listed right there as well. And so you can open it up there and see if it will print better. So you're not the only one who's saying that. A bunch of people have said that it's printing on top of each other. Will the Zooms be following our schedule? No, because that would mean I would be online for 6 hours straight or 7 hours straight, and we can't do that. So I think what's going to happen is that I think your core classes are going to take precedent here, and I think that like on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, it would be like three classes, on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and so you'd have three different Zooms, and then three on Tuesday, Thursday, and so I'm not sure. Or Monday, Wednesday, you'd have three, and then Tuesday, Thursday, you'd have three, and then on Fridays, I think we are meeting as a faculty. So you couldn't find part two, but maybe I missed it. Okay, it says COVID part two specifically says. Let's see. It says COVID part two. That number six dot COVID part two. Did I post it on? Don't fall. Did I post it? Let's see. I need to double check and see if it's on the other website. Let's see. Oh, there I am. Okay.
Sorry, my daddy did that.
Nope, that's okay. So let me go to the school website and see if it's there.
Are you talking to me?
No, I'm talking to them, but you can't see them right now. Okay, science department. Yes,
Watch this.
I know, I've seen it. Yes,
Watch this.
I know, I've seen it. Okay, Mr. Scott, here we go. And COVID. So Violet, on our school website, it's not there. I'll put it there right after I get off of this, just to make sure. If you weren't here yesterday, then know that all new material will be posted in both those places, and we will be starting new material on Monday. I'm not exactly sure how or what, but we will be moving forward, and I don't know how grading is going to be done. So those are the two big questions that all the teachers had, is grading. So grades for the last grading window were already put in, and so that's done. But the new grades coming up from this point on, how do we grade? Especially since not everyone has access right now. So I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to grade you with these 7 assignments. And so there's that. But okay, any other questions?
I'm going to the other side.
You want to go on that side?
Mhm.
Why?
Because it'll be better.
It'll be better.
And you're going to be on the other side. Yeah, that's better.
No one can see your face. Um,
My name is Ava.
yeah. Okay, so am I buffering at all? Can someone tell me if I'm buffering?
I'm buffering.
No, you're not buffering. You're not buffering. Good. Okay, great.
My name is
Yesterday I did this
Ava.
outside and everyone said I was buffering. Okay. So, what I'm thinking is tomorrow. Okay, good. Do you want to do a Zoom tomorrow? You want to try a Zoom and see what happens? Should we do that? And have you done any other Zooms with your other teachers? I'm wondering if that's happened yet. All periods will be on the Zoom. Maybe. So Charlene, what we were told yesterday is, and what we know is that LAUSD and Zoom have kind of partnered up, and so Zoom is now through an LAUSD platform and through Mises, or no, through Schoology. I'm sorry. So Zoom is actually part of Schoology now, and so they are LAUSD is pushing us for Zoom, but it's kind of up to us. If I want to continue doing the YouTube lives, I can continue doing the YouTube lives. Let's see. No other teacher, really? So that's surprising. Okay. Well, oops, sorry.
That's mine.
I thought that was mine. I'm sorry.
That's yours.
Yep. Okay.
You should look the color.
So yeah, you'll have to download it. I don't know if you have to make an account, but you'll have to download Zoom, and then what'll happen is every morning on Schoology, I will give a code, like an updates. Every morning I'll do an update where there'll be a Zoom code, and you just click the Zoom code and you're brought automatically in. And so that's the goal right there. But we did a Zoom yesterday with the entire faculty, and it worked really well. So we can try it. Are we going to need your notebook? No, not technically. Um, so the reason for the notebook is there's two reasons. One is to organize all your stuff and have it so that you can refer to it at any point. And we're not testing anymore. Testing has been canceled, and so the reviews that we were going to do using the notebook are no longer applicable. So because of that, you don't necessarily need them. If you just have a piece of paper and you're good to go, and so I would personally, I would rather you use the notebook, but that's just me. However you want to do this, there's no rules yet. So however we want to move forward with this is up to you, because you are on the exact same footing that I am here. What was the testing for? So this is the state testing that I'm talking about, the Smarter Balance that you guys did in 6th and 7th grade. And we have one for science as well. And all of them have been canceled. And so all state testing has been canceled. Now, what it's for is that a couple things. One, the state uses it to basically compare itself to the other states to see how they're doing it. LAUSD uses it to compare itself to the other districts in the state. And then on top of that, your high school uses it for placement. So technically it's called a placement test. And let's say you do really horribly. They may, like, let's say you do really badly in math. They may tell you that you need to do a refresher course on math, and you would have to take another math class. But let's say you do really, really well. They may say, well, gee, you aced the science. You aced the science test. Why don't you take AP science instead of regular science? So they can do stuff like that. Okay. Jalen says hi.
What?
says right there. Look, it says, "Tell Ava I said hi."
I can't see her face. And
So yeah, Stephanie, I'm pretty sure you're gonna have to.
Stephanie?
Yeah. So these are all my students right here.
That's a lot.
So look, I got Charlene, Ashley, Ashley, Violet. I've got Jalen, Stephanie, and so Stephanie called me bra instead of that's not disrespectful. Okay, so yes, so we're gonna be. It looks like we're gonna be going on Zoom. I may do this on the off days. I may do the YouTube live on off days, and then Zoom on our on days. Ah, okay, good. She meant it. She meant it to Shirley, not me. Okay. Are there any questions about the schoolwork? Because if there's not, then I am going
Daddy,
to
I have a question.
move on.
I have a question, Daddy.
Yeah, what's your question?
How did you say all that students?
So look, I have this many students here right now.
9.
Uh-huh.
And how is that moving?
This?
Mhm.
This is telling me how long I've been on. This is telling me that I'm live right here. And these are my students right here.
I'm dead. Blah.
That's what you wanted to say? Blah? And your hair is in my mouth. Okay. Are you going to go do the Zoom by periods or just whoever wants to join? So Stephanie, the question Stephanie wants to know is, are you going to do the Zoom by periods? I believe so. I believe that, well, no, we're going to do it by subject. So I think we're doing like we're going to be doing periods one. We're going to be doing like subjects like English and history on Mondays and Wednesdays, science and math on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then Friday we would have um, our faculty meeting. So that's what they're talking about right now, and they want everyone to join. So right now what they're looking at is that they want to get every single person a computer, and whoever doesn't check in within 5 days is basically truant, and so that's about 3/4 of all of my students right now, and we need to figure out how to get all of these students on. Okay, does that mean we will move slower in every class? Yes, I believe that's exactly what it means. We will move slower. And yes, you may end up doing Zoom with every teacher.
Did they see my nails?
No, you want to show them your nails?
I just said.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even notice you had 2 different colors. Why did you put on different colors?
Because polish got off, but not my toes.
Oh, okay.
But my toes is off. The nails, all my mommy did nails, but not my. Oh, I need to put that. Oh,
Okay, you got to do it like this. Turn it this way. There we go. Okay.
Okay.
They said, so it says, your nails are so nice. Mommy wants to talk to you. There we go.
I'll come back.
Okay. So, do you have to make an account? Yes. Yes, you do have to make an account. I would do it right now. Other questions? Yes, no, maybe so. I hope you guys are staying safe and healthy and maintaining your social distancing, 6 feet apart from everyone. And and so, are we going to have to show our face? No. Um, so so there is a there is a button on Zoom where you do not need to have video. You can just have sound on there, and you can do that. Um, a lot of people don't join because they're sleeping, and it's 10:30 in the morning. I get that, and and so some people have not actually put on regular clothes since we've left school, and that I totally get that. Um, and so you're welcome to put on like. So here's the thing: it's federal law. It's federal law that you go to school, and so no one is, even in this situation, no one is exempt. It's just a question of how to get people online and and continue in the current situation. So we are supposed to, like, we had to give a list today we have to give a list of all students in our first periods that have not checked in with our teachers. And so that way they can call your parents and say, hey, why are you not checking in with your teachers? Why are you not participating? All of this kind of stuff, because technically it's a truancy. So, like, for example, you guys are checking in right now. By being online right now, you're checked in. And so um, great question, Jalen. Next week, spring break, does that mean you don't have any work? Uh, yeah, I would guess that that's what it means, and I guess we'll find out. But because technically you guys have been doing work for the past week and a half now, so next week we'll do work, and then spring break would be right after that, and and then we come back, and by the time we come back, then we have like another month, May 1st. So we don't go back until May 1st. So, I mean, that's a long time. And it's another month. So we would have like four weeks of school after spring break. Good morning, Sophia. So so there we go. Um, okay. So I think everyone's working on the packet right now. Well, not everyone. I've had one person finish all 7 assignments, but other than that one person, a couple people are close to finishing all seven. But but some people are overachievers and got it done in the first week. Um, but most people are still working on it right now. Okay. Since we're not coming back to school, do we have to send a picture of our work to our teachers that expects us to come back? Uh, yeah, absolutely. Let's see. Oh, you guys want to know who? No, I'm not going to say. Okay, so I'll tell you what, you guys. It looks like all the um, so so Charlene, with the other teachers, um, like, and they're not doing like Zoom or YouTube. You haven't really heard from them yet. You just got the packets. I know if you guys have Mr. Bloom, I know that he's not a big internet guy, and so he will be though. The math packet is that who's the teacher for math? Who's your math teacher? Tijani. Mm. So, so I think in the very near future, um, all of the teachers are going to be online doing Zooms. So at that point, you can ask. Okay. So if Jalen, if you have Panameno, um, Panamino is very on top of everything. So, so I know she's online. She's actually the one that gave me the idea for this. Okay. So tomorrow night. Um, so so I may try Zoom tomorrow at like 1ish. We'll see. And it will be on my Schoology updates. So look for Schoology update. When I put on a Schoology update, does it email you guys automatically? No. Okay. It sends a notification. Okay. So so here's the I wish it sent it to everybody. So so I'll probably do it around like 1:30. The update will be there, and it will say on the update on the Schoology update. We will try for then. Otherwise, I think I think that's it for me. So let's see. Okay, so it's if I send the update at 8 in the morning, everyone will get it by 1. So that's fine. Um, So have a safe and happy day, and good luck with your other classes. And keep emailing stuff in. Okay. And again, if anyone knows how to, a couple people have figured out a way to actually download this, like on a Google Doc or something, and then they're able to actually like write in these places. They're able to type in these places. I would love to know how to do that so I can send it out to everyone. So if you know how to do that, please, like they can color it, they can do anything. Um, if you know anyone who can do that, it, people like Clarissa and Samaya and all of those people seem to know how to do it. Anyway, um, if they can explain it to you, that would be fantastic. So have a good day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.